Hello everybody, it's Coffee Morning with Karlos, where I talk about a game based upon top secret criteria whilst drinking my morning coffee until my cup is dry. And today we're going to be playing Predator 2 from Teeny Weeny Games and Chrysalis Software, published by Arena Entertainment for the Sega Megadrive. You don't have to rip a spine out to have a good time, oh no. But if you're a predator, you might just go ahead and do it anyway. Viewing the world as a human might view a tin of sardines, predators seem to have a deep-rooted desire to take the bone bits out of the fleshy parts of their victims. Although, in their case, this is for the purpose of trophy collecting rather than to be able to enjoy squishy meat without annoying crunchy parts. I feel for predators. Aliens, well, they're just xenomorphs, which is fine. There are millions of the buggers. Predators, however, tend to come in singles or just a small group and consequently should get proper names like Tim or Gunther. Mind you, I understand that the fear factor would be significantly reduced if our heroes were shouting things like, "Oh shit, it's Sebastian!" upon seeing the red dots of death tracking along a nearby hard surface. Doesn't quite have the same ring to it. Predator 2 for the Megadrive is based on the movie of the same name, which starred Danny I'm Too Old for This Shit Glover, Bill Game Over Man Game Over Paxton, and Gary I Endorsed Trump's Presidential Bid Busey. Like the movie, it features a lot of drugs, violence and splattery gore. But unlike the movie, the game can't fall back on the decent performance from Detective Murtaugh to tie it all together. So what are we left with? Actually, a fairly fast-paced run and gun shooter that is unfortunately made harder than it needs to be by awkward shooting controls. Your lone cop, whose sprite is based on Glover representation fans, needs to wade through the gun battle-filled streets of Los Angeles, shooting endlessly spawning drug-crazed gang members and collecting their dropped narcotics for points. At the same time, you must rescue hostages who are scattered around the environment, not simply for a score boost, but also because Linda, the Predatress, is scanning around for some victims. The red dots of doom appear and hunt out the nearest hostage. Get there too late, and the hapless soul will explode in a fountain of viscera with such force that chunks will fly past your location no matter where you are in the level. Delicious. Whilst your dude can run around freely, shooting is limited to 4 directions, meaning that gunplay feels somewhat stilted. Your shots are fired in the direction you're facing, but fortunately you are able to lock your gun in place and lay down fire whilst moving around, giving you at least some chance against the enemy hordes. There are 7 levels to play through in total, with the final stage taking place on board the Predator's spaceship. Here you have to rescue 25 hostages and kill about a zillion predators before you face off against the boss, a slightly larger predator. We'll call this one Terrence. Once Terrence is dead, you're given an old flintlock pistol by the remaining predators, just like in the film, although Gary Busey unfortunately does not show up. Instead you get a screen saying you have won. Maybe so, but at what cost? Well, about a tenner if you want to pick up the cartridge to play at home. It's alright. It was never that good when it first came out, but it was a fun weekend's rental. Much like the movie, in fact. Wow, this might be the most perfect movie adaptation of all time. Thanks ever so much for watching today's video on Predator 2. Please do not hesitate to leave a like somewhere where you found this video. And if you haven't already, you might consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. I look forward to seeing you again next time.